Okay, everyone, it is practice time. Hey, everybody, welcome to Practice with Me. We are going to go through our week 23 songs. I'm going to start with a children's song this week, and then later we'll go to the adults' music, okay? I'm so glad you could join us. Okay, so let's see what we're working on today. I think we are on a waltz time, right? Waltz time is on page 43, all right? So go ahead and turn to 43 in your book. Now, this one, if you can remember, was using that middle C position, the butterfly position, right? You remember when I brought out Petunia the butterfly? Yes, Petunia, she's all down here. She's right here. So basically you think of the butterfly, right? The butterfly landing on your middle C, and the wings are like your fingers fanned out on the other keys around it, okay? So we're going to be doing that, just like we did for the song Thumbs on C, okay? So once we are in position, we're going to play through waltz time. I'll play it through one time, hands together, and then we'll work on it hands apart, okay? Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I am here on middle C. I'm fanning out my fingers just like butterfly middle C position. I'm going to play it through one time, okay? Let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. All right, that was pretty good. So how did you do on that time through? Was it okay, or was it still kind of tricky? I would imagine it was probably still a little bit hard, but that's okay because we're going to work on it hands apart now so we can get it to the point where we're super comfortable with it, okay? So let's start with the left hand since the melody is living in the left hand, okay? Now, we have that left hand thumb on middle C, remember? I'm going to go through the whole song and I'm going to be saying my note names for the left hand, okay? So if you want to grab a pencil and follow along in your music, you can write down those note names that give you a little bit of trouble, okay? We'll switch to piano view again so you can keep up. Okay, so that left hand thumb on middle C, I have fanned out my fingers and I am ready to begin. Remember, we are in 3/4 time. And our dynamic sign for the left hand says mezzo forte because that's the melody. So we will begin with that finger 1, and I'm going to say my note names. Let's count off. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. C, C, B, A, B, B, A, G, G, A, B, C, down to G, C, C, B, A, B, B, A, G, up to B, G, A, B, C, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. Excellent work. Yeah, that was a lot better. I felt much more comfortable with it that time through. Now, you remember, some of those dynamics I actually ended up skipping. I felt like the crescendo and the diminuendo, it was really hard to isolate thinking about the dynamics and the notes. So perhaps we work on drilling that section, okay? Maybe we can build ourselves I don't know. I'm thinking of pizza because I actually kind of want some pizza today. It's like Pizza Monday or something. So let's see if we can do that on all of line 2. You see where it's got that B to begin, and then it's a crescendo and a diminuendo in 2 measures. Let's work on that section, okay? So all of line 2. So let's think about our pizza here. We've got cheese on our pizza. We've got pepperonis. We've got mushrooms. And I think we're going to put some, let's be fancy. Let's put some olives, black olives. Okay, so we're going to do it 4 times through all of line 2, left hand only. Okay, so let's do it. This will be our cheese. Okay, middle C position. Got my left hand finger 1 on middle C. Now line 2 begins with the finger 2 on B. Okay, I'm really going to focus on that crescendo and diminuendo. Okay, let's put some cheese on the pizza. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. B, G, A, B, C, 2, 3, down to G, 2, 3. Now that was some really good pizza. Let's see, after the cheese, we're going to put some pepperonis, okay? So you can pick the big ones or the small ones, whatever you're feeling like, put them on there, okay? Let's begin with line 2 again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. B, 2, 3, G, A, B, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. That was a lot better. Those are some really spicy pepperonis. Let's balance it out with some really yummy mushrooms, okay? Now, if you don't like mushrooms, you can put something else on your pizza. All right, here we go, line 2. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. B, 2, 3, G, A, B, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. Awesome! I really like mushrooms. Now, I think to be fancy, I put some black olives. I'm not a huge fan of black olives on my pizza, but I figured if we're going to be fancy, let's put some on there anyway, okay? Maybe you like green olives, or maybe you just don't want olives at all. Maybe you can put something extra special, maybe like some barbecue chicken or something. That would be good. All right, line 2, here we go. Finger 2 on B. Ready? 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. B, 2, 3, G, A, B, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. Bravo! Now we did a lot of really good pizza building. We did piano practice and pizza baking. Isn't that awesome? I love pizzas. I think they're just so good. It's like a complete meal if you think about it. If you put meats and cheese and vegetables, you've almost hit every food group, right? That's pretty funny. And have it with like a brownie on the side. Then you got your sugar. There you go. It's like an amazing, amazing lunch or dinner, right? Enough about pizza. I think you could tell Miss Izzy's hungry. Let's look a little bit at the right hand, okay? Now, if you notice, the right hand is playing our harmonic intervals. And if you remember anything about harmonics, it means that we're playing 2 notes at the same time. It's sort of like a mini chord, right? So if you look at the right hand, we've got harmonic thirds and harmonic seconds scattered throughout the whole song. So whereas most of the songs that we've learned, the melody kind of lands in the right hand, right? But this time the melody's in the left hand. So that means that the right hand part isn't really as tricky as some of the left hand sections, okay? So let's work on the right hand by itself. Here we go. Let's play it through. Awesome. I've got my middle C position. There's my right hand thumb on middle C. Now the very first chord that we have is a 3 and a 5 together. That's an E and a G. Okay, so let's go ahead and play through waltz time, page 43. We're going to do the best that we can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Rest. Third, rest, 2, 3, rest. Second, rest, 2, 3, rest. Second, rest, 2, 3, rest. Third, rest. Third, rest. Third, rest, 2, 3, rest. Second, rest, 2, 3, rest. Second, rest, 2, 3, rest. Third, very nice. Now that one wasn't as hard as some of the other stuff that we've been doing. So bravo to you on that one if you got through it. I think the trickiest part of the right hand is probably just all those rests. They kind of like, there's so many beats of rest. I think there's more beats of rest than there are actual notes playing in the right hand. That's kind of funny. We've never had that before. Now, as we're playing through waltz time one more time, all the way through hands together, I want you to be extra careful with those dynamics, right? Now, the dynamics, again, like I said, the left hand's playing a mezzo forte because it has the melody. The right hand is playing a piano because it's not really the melody. It's like the background singers, right? Then we've got those big crescendos and diminuendos in the second line and the fourth line. So you have to pay extra close attention to those, okay? We also have our tempo marking. We have moderato, right? Do you remember our moderato that we learned on Friday? It's sort of like a moderately fast, right? Now, if you can't play it moderato right now, that's okay, all right? We can always work towards that speed. I am a teacher that likes to focus on accuracy of your notes over the speed of it, right? I'd rather it be slower than it should be with all the right notes than too fast and wrong notes. Does that make sense? All right, wonderful. Well, let's play through waltz time. We're going to focus on those things that I mentioned, and we'll probably play it through, I think, 2 times, okay? Here we go. All right, middle C position. There we are. How lovely. Moderato. We've got crescendos and diminuendos. Let's give it a try. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Nice. We did a great job on that one. Now, I think we should play it once more. What do you say? Let's do it. All right, here we go. Starting from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Everybody, that was fabulous. Good work. Yeah, when you really put the time into learning your songs and focusing on those tricky spots. You make progress. That's the whole point of practice, right? Is so you feel better at the end of your practice than you did at the beginning about your songs. So great job. All right, so I think we need to do a cheer. It's been too long. So what about we do, oh, let me see here. Let's do the satellite cheer. Okay, do you remember how to do this one? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm telling all of you guys we're cheering from afar, right? We're like a satellite. We're orbiting our piano bench, having a good time. Great job on that one. I love it. Now, I think that was really the only song we had to learn for the kids, right? Yep, it was. I hope you're feeling good about your practice. Go ahead and rewatch this video if you need to practice through a few more times. I know I also said it might be fun to add a repeat sign at the end of this song and play it a second time through an octave higher. So if you're feeling like a challenge, go ahead and practice that too, okay? All right, kids, you are finished. Thanks so much for joining me for practice. I'll see you later.